Hello, my name is David Firth. In my passport it says that my profession is management consultant, but people often say to me, what is a management consultant, David? And I say, well, the particular field of consultancy I'm in is organisational development consulting. And then they stare at me as if I haven't really answered the question, which of course I haven't. So they say, well, what do you do, David? What are you up to in the world? And I say, well, my mission is to co-create with my clients the next generation of healthy organisations, the next generation of healthy and compelling places to work.
I came into the business world doing presentation skills training, and one of the things I used to tell people at the beginning of that program was something which was still true then, and it could still be true now actually, that even in the developed parts of the world, UK back then and probably the US now, we still use leeches in surgery because there is nothing else in the world better at taking blood out of a wound than a leech. And so even in modern times we're using leeches in surgery to draw the blood. And the analogy I used to draw was that human beings are like leeches, not for blood but for meaning. Human beings show up and make meaning out of it. They look at a list of things to do and they make that mean that's a great day that's going to happen to me, or that's a day that's going to stress me out because I'm full of overwhelm and overload and there's too much to do. We look at a project plan and we go, this is going to be a fabulous project, or we make it mean this needs better leadership. We are constantly making meaning. And so part of the work I do is to help people get very clear on the meanings that they are projecting onto things which are either helping them or not helping them. And the biggest example of that, the most pertinent example of that I think for a lot of the work that I've done over the last 21 years is around change management. And I say to people, tell me about change. And 80% of the words that then come out of their and then 80% of the words that come out of their mouth when I ask them about change are going to be negative. And who ever told them that change is negative? Nobody ever told them that change is negative, except everybody around them. It's a meaning that's been negotiated in the world that change is going to be a difficult thing, that change is going to produce resistance, that change management is a very difficult thing because you have to persuade people to change their behaviour, etc., etc., etc. And I said, where did you get that from? And is there a better meaning around change that you'd like to create? And certainly in the dictionary doesn't tell us that change is difficult. But our everyday conversations, the conversations we have with our trusted peers, reinforces this idea that change is going to be a difficult thing. And then we show up into a change management project and expect there to be brilliant results out of that. And that's just not going to happen. So the first step for me is about having people get to some sort of neutrality around these words. And that comes from getting them to understand that they're probably projecting some very negative things into their worlds through the meanings that they've picked up over the years. Change is one example.
So, thank you for listening. I hope you've enjoyed what I've had to say here. If you want to know more about the work that I do, if you'd like to learn more about this work, then please come to my site, davidfirth.com. Thank you.